Deputies say they found a 27-year-old man with a gunshot wound to the head at a South Augusta gas station this afternoon. As law enforcement puts the pieces together, the search continues for whoever is responsible. Charges have been dropped against Tommy Tennyson. He was arrested in connection to a murder in Waynesboro. Good evening, everyone. I'm Wes Cooper. John Hart is on assignment. Now at 10, the minimum wage for a Columbia County employee is $12 an hour, but that's changing soon. Salaries are going up and there are a variety of open positions. Begins tonight with a U.S. Senator in town, Georgia's Jon Ossoff, making a stop at Fort Gordon today, saying many dwellings need to be upgraded. Good evening, everybody. John Hart has the evening off. Coverage you can count on begins tonight with breaking news in Burke County. A death investigation is underway. The coroner's office says human remains were found by hunters on Highway 305 and Pine Straw Road. Begins tonight with a maskless Memorial Day as COVID-19 vaccines continue to be administered. Many local places are easing their mask policies. Some say they are thankful, but they still want to be careful. Lindsey Graham breaking down many issues today during a virtual news conference. The senator continues to oppose the impeachment of President Donald Trump. A murder investigation is underway in Richmond County. One person shot dead today in broad daylight on a very busy Augusta road. Jenny, the scene is all clear here at the Magnolia Court Apartments, what used to be the River Glen Apartments. We have seen some Richmond County deputies driving around this area, just making sure that everything is calm. One woman I spoke to tonight says she knows who the shooter is. Right, Brad, ever since that fight happened on May the 17th, authorities have been hunting for Brittany Kennedy. Now she's here at the Charles B. Webster Detention Center in a cell, waiting for her first court appearance. Right, Brad, a large group will be down here on the docks at the Riverwalk near 10th Street to pick up trash like the stuff you see here tonight in the Savannah River. Right, Jenny, and we just witnessed an arrest related to the deadly accident that happened at mile marker 181 here on I-20. And as you can see, the highway is back open. The one lane going eastbound and one lane going westbound on Bobby Jones is back open after that tractor trailer crash. You can see that traffic is moving slowly, but things are starting to pick up here. We are at the Columbia County Fair. Right now we're checking out the bumper cars. It's one of my favorite rides at the fair, joined by my good friend Taylor. And there's a lot of people here at the fair. Social distancing guidelines are in place. You don't necessarily have to wear a mask, but it is being very highly encouraged. The crime tape is still up here at Johnson's Beauty and Barber Salon in the Harrisburg neighborhood in downtown Augusta, just off of Eve Street. Police say that even though this shooting happened here at this business, it is not considered a dangerous place. Cars were lined up here at May Park in downtown Augusta with eager people going inside the community center to get a dose of the COVID-19 vaccine, and with high hopes that they will earn some extra spending money. On the second floor, right back behind me at the Hal Powell Apartments on Broad Street is where the fire started. Sir, back away from the vehicle. Sir. In a split second, officers must make decisions. So here in Burke County, Sheriff's deputies are getting more use of force training while including a tactic called de-escalation. Loved ones, even strangers, paying their respect here at Midland Valley High to a life taken too soon. Many say that Nathaniel or Nate Johnson had a promising future, and it's a shame what happened.
Long live Nate.
14-year-old Nate Johnson is no longer with us, but his memory is being kept alive in the CSRA.
That was part of his great foundation.
Nate was a smart and funny kid, according to many of his friends and family. He was living with his grandmother, who says he would eat just about anything. Nate was about to start his freshman year at Midland Valley High.
He knew a lot, probably more than me, honestly. You know, he paid attention in school, kept his grades up. Every time my boy Mike had a birthday, he would come over, we would just play football, have a good time. He was all around a good kid.
One of Nate's favorite things to do was spend time outside.
He liked being outdoors. You know, he's always calling me over, like, hey, come hang out with me.
Investigators say Nate was shot on August 14th by 30-year-old Larry McKee Jr. McKee is also being accused of shooting another man in the same Graniteville incident and of shooting a clerk at the Family Dollar in Rennes. The alleged two-state shooter is in jail at the Aiken County Detention Center.
I thought it was a joke because there's no way that my friend Nate had just passed. It broke me, but, you know, I didn't cry. There's a lot of rumors going around, but only few people know what really happened. most of the community is mourning.
And his uncles.
During the student-organized vigil, Nate's grandmother thanked everyone for their support. As the balloons were released, some tears flowed. Nate used to go to school at the Aiken County School where Pamela Grandy works. She knew Nate well and is helping her son cope with the loss of a friend.
And my son said, "I'm good, Mom." He was a Christian, and I know where he's at. And that helped him a lot. And it helped me that my son's preaching to me that, you know, that he feels good because he knows that Nate was a Christian.
Nate's friend, Matthew Grandy, said that Monday was a tough first day back to school, but Nate will never be forgotten. In Graniteville, Wes Cooper, WJBF News Channel 6.
Oh, come on, sweetie. You have a blessed day.
For more than 20 years,
All right, let's go.
Mississippi native Connie Tooley has been helping kids get to school in Columbia County.
I've enjoyed it. I've made a point of sharing a little bit of me, trying to bless somebody. I've had people stop me in the store and say, "You made my day." And I'm like, that was my whole point.
How are y'all this morning? Good. Y'all have a good day, all right?
Nathaniel Jackson, or Nathan for short,
All right, y'all. Y'all are safe to cross. How are y'all this morning?
is a little fresher to the crossing guard game. This is his third year on the job.
I love every minute of being a crossing guard. There's not a day that goes by where I don't love being out here.
Since hitting the streets, both Connie and Nathan's stylish yet graceful crossing techniques are getting a lot of attention.
It does a lot for me because it makes me feel love you too. Makes me feel like I'm trusted, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, because you know we're a part of the community. We help and serve the community. I like the fact knowing that the kids can come to me if they have an issue.
You move pretty fast.
Oh, yeah.
So what's the secret?
I don't know. My kids came home from college one day and said, "Mom," everybody at college in their classes were saying, "Man, your mom dances to him, bows to him." I'm like, hey, I'm enjoying myself while doing this.
While Connie and Nathan have their differences, they both say they wouldn't be able to do their jobs without overcoming challenges with help from God. For Connie, she's got to be moving or she starts to have pain.
That can strengthen you. God gives us things to help us to grow.
For Nathan, he has a mild form of autism, but that does not hinder him at all.
To be honest, sometimes I even forget I have a disability because I just go on throughout my life.